The Pearl of Africa isn't just known for its gorillas, the Nile, or Rolex wraps anymore. Uganda is fast becoming one of the continent's rising infrastructure giants. Cranes are dancing in the skies, roads are stretching like never before, and mega projects are turning blueprints into real-life game changers. In this video, we're diving into some of the most jaw-dropping, headline-making, economy-shaking infrastructure projects happening right now in Uganda. From hydropower giants lighting up the grid to expressways slicing through traffic like a hot knife through butter, Uganda is not just catching up, it's leveling up. Stick around as we count down the 20 biggest ongoing mega infrastructure projects in Uganda in 2025. You're going to be amazed at what's rising in the heart of East Africa. Let's go! 6. Ayago Hydroelectric Power. First up, let's talk about the Ayago Hydroelectric Power Station, a project that's been on Uganda's radar for years. Located on the Victoria Nile, downstream of the Karuma Power Station and upstream of Murchison Falls, this massive 840 megawatts project is designed to be developed in two phases: Ayago North, 450 megawatts, and Ayago South, 390 megawatts. The Ayago project aims to significantly boost Uganda's electricity generation capacity, addressing chronic power shortages and meeting the country's growing energy demands. The estimated cost of the project is around $5 billion. Initially awarded to the Bridging Foundation, which committed to investing $2.5 billion in energy development and another $2.5 billion in infrastructure, the project has faced delays. As of early 2025, the Ugandan government is seeking new investors to move the project forward. China Gashuba Group is expected to provide engineering, procurement, and construction services for the project. While the initial completion date was projected for 2025, delays have pushed the timeline further. 5. East African Crude Oil Pipeline, EACOP. Next, we have the East African Crude Oil Pipeline, or EACOP, a project that's set to transform Uganda's oil industry. This 1,443 kilometers pipeline will transport crude oil from the oil fields in Uganda's Hoima district to the port of Tanga in Tanzania. EACOP is designed to facilitate the export of Uganda's oil, unlocking the country's oil potential and generating significant revenue. The project's estimated cost is $5 billion. In March 2025, EACOP Limited announced the closing of the first tranche of external financing, provided by a syndicate of financial institutions, including regional banks such as Afreximbank and Standard Bank. The pipeline is being developed by Total Energies and China National Offshore Oil Corporation, CNOOC, among others. Construction is underway, with the completion of the high-tech oil export terminal anticipated by October 2025. EACOP is expected to transport up to 230,000 barrels of oil per day, significantly boosting Uganda's economy. 4. Ituka Solar Power Station. This is a project that's bringing renewable energy to Uganda's West Nile region. Located in Ombasai Village, Ulepi Sub-County, Arua District, this 24-megawatt solar power plant is under construction and expected to be commissioned in the third quarter of 2025. The Ituka project aims to provide clean, renewable energy to the West Nile region, reducing reliance on fossil fuels and enhancing energy access. The project has a construction cost of over $19 million. Financing was secured during COP28 from the Emerging Africa Infrastructure Fund. The power station is being developed by AMEA Power, a renewable energy company focused on Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. Construction began in August 2024, with commissioning expected by Q3 2025. Once operational, the Ituka Solar Power Station is expected to generate 53,940 megawatt-hours of energy annually, powering more than 192,640 households and offsetting 26,600 tons of carbon emissions each year. 3. Standard Gauge Railway, Malaba, Kampala. This is a standard gauge railway, SGR, stretching from Malaba to Kampala, a 273-kilometer electric railway poised to revolutionize Uganda's transport sector. The railway features are designed for both freight and passenger services, with trains capable of speeds up to 120 km per hour. Besides, it is anticipated to handle 25 million tons of cargo annually. Notably, the total cost of the project is about €2.7 billion, approximately $3 billion, and the funding sources come from a combination of Uganda's national funds and loans from export credit agencies. The leading contractor is Yapı Merkezi, a renowned Turkish construction firm. The construction started in November 2024, and the expected completion date is within 48 months from commencement. Once completed, the project is expected to reduce cargo transport costs from Mombasa to Kampala by 50%. Also, the transit time for goods will decrease from 14 days to just 24 hours and strengthen regional trade links. 2. Kampala Jinja Expressway, KJE. Next, the Kampala-Jinja Expressway, a 95-kilometer, 4-lane toll highway designed to alleviate traffic congestion and bolster trade along Uganda's vital northern corridor. The project's total length is about 95 kilometers, including an 18 kilometers Kampala southern urban bypass. Therefore, it connects Kampala to Jinja, passing through key economic zones. Notably, the project features a limited access, dual carriageway designed for high-speed travel. It's being built at a total cost of approximately $1.55 billion. It will be executed in a public-private partnership, PPP, under a Design-Build-Finance-Operate-Transfer, DBFOT, arrangement with a concession period of 30 years, including an 8-year construction phase. Once completed, it is expected to reduce travel time between Kampala and Jinja from over 3 hours to less than 1 hour. Also, it enhances movement along the Northern Corridor, a key trade route linking Uganda to neighboring countries and the port of Mombasa, and stimulates local economies, with over 2,000 direct and indirect jobs anticipated during construction and operation. 1. Entebbe International Airport Expansion. Finally, the expansion of Entebbe International Airport, the gateway to Uganda, is set to enhance the country's aviation capacity and international connectivity. The project's upgrades include a new passenger terminal. To accommodate increasing traveler numbers, a cargo center, enhancing cargo handling capabilities, a runway rehabilitation, improving safety and efficiency, and a modern navigation system, upgrading air traffic management. Furthermore, the project is being constructed at a total cost of approximately $200 million, with the funding sources coming from a combination of government funds and international loans. Moreover, the leading contractor is China Communications Construction Company, CCCC. The construction started in 2015, and it will be executed in a phased completion, with major works finalized by 2025. Once completed, expansion will handle up to 3 million passengers annually and improve facilities to boost exports, particularly of perishable goods. Enhances traveler experience to attract more tourists and positions Entebbe as a competitive aviation hub in East Africa. And there you have it. These mega infrastructure projects signify Uganda's commitment to modernization and economic transformation. By enhancing transport efficiency, boosting trade, and creating employment opportunities, they lay the foundation for a prosperous future. Thanks for watching. If you love the content, please make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification button.